Yo, new breed. What up, y'all? Just want to start off the stream by saying RIP to Pocket Razors and Sharp Guy ATX. It's crazy to see that they passed. Um, I don't know what even happened with Sharp Guy. I know Pocket Razors was sick, and I was really hoping he would come out of it because he had asked me to do the pocket talk, and I was like, yeah, and we never like synced up, and it would have been cool to have done that, and the real bummer, but you know, better place and all that, no more suffering, in those type of pocket razors case, and sharp guys. I don't know. It's just tough, but we got to keep grinding. We got to keep knife talk for them. Pocket checks and snacks. Pocket razors about his cookies. I forget which one he was for, but him and Rochambeau, they would have their back and forth. But R.I.P. to those guys, and they will be missed. But we'll carry it on. But we got to talk about those blades. So let's talk about the pockets. What do we got? What snacks? What are we rocking? Let me know. Go. And this is Matisfaction, said Stevie. This is their thumbnail. Really cool to have that there. And I know said Stevie recommended a couple of videos also, or at least one video. It's the Pocket Talk. He had Pocket Razors had Sharp Guy on there, so that's pretty cool. I need to go and watch that one. I think I saw some of it. I don't know if I saw it live, but it is something that I would like to go back and watch. I think Maddie also had one that he was recommending. So check out the stream. Check out Matisfaction, says Stevie. I'll drop their links. Oh, says Stevie's already highlighted over here. Dang. Drop said Stevie's channel first. You should check him out, and Matisfaction. Go rewatch that live. It was a great live today. I was lurking in there pretty much the whole time. I was working on the judge. It's looking more judgy. I'm gonna go through the variations or like how it's progressing. So this is the first version right here, and we'll kind of talk about some of that. And yeah, so let me get caught up in the chat, in the chat. If I can get my mouth working. That's what she said. Ground fog, what's up? Henry G, what's going on? Marco, Kelly's Mishmash bouncing in to say hi and hit the like. Don't know if I'll still be up when Luke goes live. I'm sorry. I'm late. She's probably already gone by the time I got to the comment. I appreciate you stopping in and have a good evening. I need to go check my PO box to get the goodies, to get them ready to roll. My mom's excited. Sure. Jim Cox, what's up, man? How's it going? It's only 8 my time. Oh, really? Dang, are you serious? That's cool. Listen on my iPad and not type. Okay. Well, I see how you are. Just kidding. 11 over there for Kelly. Didn't even do much today, but I'm dog tired. Oh, dude. Well, get some rest, man. But have like some kind of like nap time snack. Oh, I did a post recently and collaborated with Boker. I did a like kind of well, I pretty much did my whole collection of Bokers. I forgot about this guy. I had it in this drawer right here. I have it with my USA made knives in this drawer. And I opened the drawer. I was like, oh, shucks. So I got to redo the whole post. I'm just kidding. But it's pretty cool. It's up to like 850 likes almost. That's the most I've ever had in a post. I mean, a lot of that's to Boker, of course, obviously. But the pictures aren't bad though, guys. So if y'all want to check them out, go check out that post. But yeah, I've never had 800 and something. I think the highest I've had was when I collaborated with STR Handmade. I think I got to that's he makes awesome wallets. I don't have the wallet anymore. I gave it to my grandma's boyfriend. Great wallet. But it was just the color and bigger and yeah, so but I want to get another one. Anyway, it was like 350 something likes. So 800 is kind of big difference. Dishes, ran the vacuum cleaner, took Atlas out a few times. The knife, the Boker knife? I'm just joking. cut some paracord to record a video, which I never uploaded. Ah, I know how that goes. I definitely know how that goes. Johnny Guru, what's up, dude? It's good to see you. Man, make sure you check out Johnny Guru. I gotta go get that link, y'all. I gotta go get it. That Kubey knife over there. How do you spell your name, Johnny? Let me see. There it is right there. Go check him out. He makes some awesome fixed blades, takes some awesome pictures. He always has like the creme de la creme of the whatever model comes out. He's got the premium version of that model. But look at this is his stuff though. Look at this. Shut your damn mouth right now. Look at that. Sheesh. Looking all pokey, those grinds though. It's great to see his evolution. It's really awesome. He's worked with I think he did something for Broke AZ. I think they collaborated on something, which is awesome. But he's just grinding, and he just developed like great, great, greatly. I was trying to find the right word, but really great stuff, man. Really awesome. So make sure y'all check out that page, and then follow. I think he probably has a link. Follow that to his other. Maybe I can just go. It didn't go. Anyway, yeah, check him out. Great dude, great stuff. Kathleen, what's up? Oh, but I was saying, yeah, he has like the Timascus and all that. Like, you want that version? He's got him. He's got he's got all the delicious ones. Kathleen, what are the pockets? What are the snacks? Fed, what's up? Be Shady, what's up? How's it going? Purchased my first WTG knife today. 10 inches of K329 is on the way. Nice. I don't know what a WTG is. You gotta let me know. It's probably real easy, and I just can't think of it right now. Like machetes. I need to see it. Yeah, we're gonna get into this. I was actually working on this up till about the before the stream. So we got some contouring, but we went through this stage first. I made it taller. This one was real slim. You can't be called the judge and be real slim, you know what I mean? But I did leave it at about 7.3 inches overall. Because I mean, just because it's the judge doesn't mean it has to be like crazy big. I think the next one would probably be the executioner. What do you think? You know, and then that one will be like 7.8, 7.85 or bigger. But the judge, I thought would be, you know, a nice EDC, but sturdy, well built. So we went to this one. This is the taller version. And then this is the one we're making some progress on. This one's looking good. You see, let me turn off this drawing so you can see a little bit better. I got these studs. Check out these studs, y'all. Hey, what the hell's going on over here? Why is it all jacked up? Oh, I gotta edit this real quick. I don't know if it's a bit much, but it's different. So I got some lines here, just some little micro milling, and then some little milled out like dots or whatever right there. There will be a screw that goes into this part right here, but I haven't gotten that far yet. But I do have the depth for it all ready to go. But I don't know. What do you think about that? I improved the sharpening trail was already good, but I adjusted it. I didn't like how it was. It was kind of just big, unnecessarily big. It's not a finger choil. There was already enough room. So I decided to make it smaller, but moved it up more. So that way, you know, there's still the sharpening life. There's not as much as it was before, but it looks a little goofy as being like that, you know. So this way it looks, it at least fits a little bit better into the design. I could make it a little bit bigger, maybe bring it up a little bit, but right now I'm liking how that's going. Like I said, I was working on the internals. The frame mirrors the back end a lot more now, or did it already? Or maybe less, maybe less. But I'm really liking how it's coming along. This was looking funny to me right here. It's kind of very long in this area. So I kind of shortened that up a little bit. See there? And I'm liking how that's coming along. So it's looking good. I had swedge right here, but I don't know where that went. Not a swedge, but a fillet. So I'll show that in a minute. I'll redo that. And I don't know where it went. It's supposed to be there. Mm, Kodiak is 10 inches of beast mode. PBKG has had me stuck. All these letters, bro. I don't know what they are. You're making me feel like I don't know anything in the world right now. Hate it here. Mick Ranger, what's up, man? Hope my sister is doing okay. She had surgery yesterday and I haven't heard from her. Had a 90-degree blockage in her neck. Oh man. Sorry, dude. Hopefully she's good, man. Thoughts to you and her, man, for sure. For sure, bro. Today's Billy Berry's B-Day, so if you want to send Sis Small Patty a kind word, she could probably use it. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Appreciate the heads up on that, Mick Ranger. Yeah, a lot of that going around. The it's tough times. It's like famous people, people in the community, close people. It's I mean, look, close people on my end. It's crazy. It's just really crazy. Successful, but it affected her speech and progress. Got better with time. Oh, that's good. Got better. Henry G. She always lets me come out. Absolutely, absolutely. Did I say? Oh, what's up, Jesse? How you doing, man? Satisfaction. What's the word, bro? Yeah. I haven't brought it up, but I actually lost my dad. Uh, we weren't really close. Um, I don't have anything, I don't hold grudges or anything like that. But yeah, my dad actually passed a week and a half ago or something like that. But yeah, it's been crazy. A lot of people passing away. Um, as his life just goes like that. But it just seems like I don't know. But yeah, I wasn't really close with him, so I didn't really choose to talk about it. And like I said, I don't hold and like there's no anger or anything. Every time, everything for me in my life, I take responsibility for how I am, how I was raised. Anything that goes wrong in life is just how life goes. Life just goes the way it does. Would it have been good to have had a closer relationship? Sure, but it didn't happen that way. Just goes like that sometimes. But it is crazy that just so many people seem to be going. It's wild. El Cap, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? What's your evening looking like? Flicking my Oreos and eating my shaman. Oh, dude, sounds dangerous, man. Might be delicious. Might be delicious. Rock scale design titanium critter scales. I don't know what critter scales are, but don't throw me for a loop. Not a loot, a loop. Espion Pry and Ty Bead from Peace Neighbor today. Gaio and Espion's High Dice. Nice, bro. Nice. Have you talked with Sean? Sean Ashmore? Hit him up, man. Tell him, hey, I got your stuff, man. Come hang out. Tell him to go hang out with you. What's up, Barbie? How you doing? What's your day looking like? Or your evening? Is Rolf here? Did I already tell him what's up? Is he not here? Take me to court. Been carrying my attention to detail for a couple of days. I always have the Chubb Flipper, Lynch Northwest Bright. I was gonna say New York. I don't know. Northwest Bright and Arkfeld flashlight on you. Nice, man. Yeah, I always have my Chavez slip. Well, mainly work days, so pretty much all the time. Um, yeah, I want to get another one, a backup. Jay, what's up, dude? It's good to see you. How's your evening? But do need to go to bed. It's late. I'm getting off. No, never that. Never that. Vasti Porcupine and Matriarch 2 for Jesse. Rolf, there you are. What's up, man? I probably already told you what's up. There goes El Cap dropping the link for pocket razors and Sharp Guys Pocket Talk. Y'all go check it out. I definitely, if I can get it out of my mouth, definitely need to do that. Appreciate you dropping that, man. Trying to get back into the groove, brother. Yeah, man. I get you, man. You're grinding. Things come up sometimes. I'm sure you're gonna get back at it. Start pumping them out. Yeah, your grinds, man, is sick. You're putting out some wicked stuff, very unique. It was cool to see you collaborate with Broke AZ because he has a very unique style too, and I just thought that was a really great thing to see. Broke AZ has some wicked stuff. I'm pretty sure he's probably shown you some stuff behind the scenes, but also on his Dead Sober design page, he's got some great designs and wicked designs. Just had a plum. Was it plum? Nice, man. It said Stevie here? Or are you just saying good channel? Ed, what's up? How's it going? Still trying to get caught up. Golden Sriracha Dorito snack. Oh, we had some of those. They were not, I'm not a big fan of Sriracha, but those were decent. They were decent. Nice job by the campfire tonight. I didn't get to see that. I saw that when I started up my YouTube, when I got the links ready and stuff. I saw this right here. I was like, hey, what's going on there? I need to check that out too. Make sure y'all check out Barbie EDC girl and Rolf over there. A couple of great people. I've been seeing Caleb going live. I haven't gotten to lurk in there yet, but it pops up in my notifications. I need to go lurk in there also. Home renovations complete. Back to grinding in the workshop and learning to grind. There you go, man. Hell yeah, dude. It's good to hear. There goes El Cap with a YouTube. I didn't know you had a YouTube. Did I? I definitely need to get on that. Snuck me some Skittles. And I got the Wingspan and XM18 warning and the other usual stuff. Nice, man. Those Skittles, though. The XM18 warning. Oh, that thing looks great, dude. I really love the look of that. No snacks. I brushed my teeth and ready for sleep, but my HK9 is beside me in the bed. Oh, you ready? Ready. Teeth brushed and ready. Heck yeah. I mean, if there's a screw right there, if we don't like the thumb studs, they will be easily removed. Yeah, yeah, for sure. There will be a hole though, because I do have it right here. I've got to make a filler right there, but it'd be cool to like design some sort of like a plug or something. That'd be really cool. Just to, I don't know if that's a thing. I'm sure it can be done. Something like who uses it? But it's press fit though. He has a lot of Volpex knives. He does that little copper thing. I love his design language. I really do. But yeah, I always throw or try to. I've done it on most of my designs. I think maybe there have been. I think maybe there's only one, maybe two, where I didn't do the screws. But like this one right here, this is one of my designs, and it has the screw. So that's one of my prototypes. So you can take those off too. And then maybe I guess if you like some other ones, you can get those thrown in there. What's up, YouTube Music Portal? How's it going, man? What's today looking like? I keep saying day, it's the evening. Knife Nut, what's up? How's it going? Pockets, I need the pockets knife nut. I know it's something crazy. Peter built knife guy. What is that? What is that? Oh, is that the PTK? Are you just messing with me? Ah, LCAP. I can't ever believe LCAP. Never believe him. He's probably just making me look funny. That's what he's doing. Glock 42. Oh, good cuddle. You're lying to me, LCAP. I'm not gonna believe you. Fred the Lug, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? PNW6. Stop. Oh, I elbowed this thing next to me. I thought it was a water. I was like, oh no. Scared me. Stop throwing all these letters at me. Was that a knife show? Didn't come home with any new knives. Come on, dude. What's wrong with you? Taking a break? Oh, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. It's all good, man. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. I guess I just wanted to mention it because it's just crazy. Like how many, there was another a buddy of mine that passed away. I used to work with him at Walmart. Young dude, 36, passed away of pneumonia, and he's a really cool dude. He was into movies, so another movie buff. I'm a movie buff. Worked with another guy, another friend of mine, and we were all three movie buffs, and we worked on some called Mod Team. So we worked together closely for about 4 years. So he passed, and it was crazy to hear that, and that was maybe a few days after hearing about my dad. So yeah, I was just like, oh, Lee, all these people, and like I said, Hulk Hogan. Oh my goodness, Hulk. But yeah, no, just crazy. Mm, 8 people on your live this weekend. It was nice. 8 people on your live. See, living on the edge. I just wasn't sure, man. Maybe you took a nap, took a little. You were done for the evening. You're out of here. You know what I mean? Oh, on this one, so this is that one that I started. This is when I was trying to show Dylan, not show him, but we had a little discussion behind the scenes about the blade grind. So I was like gonna figure out how he did his and see if there was a way we could figure out how to get his grinds the way he was used to uh, getting his sweep done to accomplish his blade grind because Fusion switched some stuff up. So I started with a blade like this. This is how the design came about. And so the handle came about later, like right here is when I just designed the frame so that I don't ever work like that. So that was, a very different way of doing that. And so what happened here, I actually designed the lock face later. I just finished doing that. But I do that anyway when I start my frame. I do my blade grind, and then I move on to the handle. After the handle, I move on to lockup, the first part of lockup. The second part comes a little bit later. But so I work around on this spot anyway, but I don't really ever have this problem where there's not enough material. So I had to design in the material to get what I needed for the stop pin, the detent ball, all that stuff. So this right here was added after the after I had everything else designed. Like I said, I usually cut away material to get this. In this case, I had to actually add in material, but it's coming along nicely. I do like how it's progressing because the I did have a situation with my detent ball coming out of the frame, so I had to tweak the front part of the frame, but it actually looks better. I do like it because there was a crazy amount of blade on. Is it already? I don't know. It had a funny. After I was tweaking it a little bit, there was a lot of space right here. So after messing with it some, took away some of that space, so that looks a little bit better. And now the detent ball is, excuse me, tucked away mostly. It does stick out a touch. Where is it at? Can't see it with all this color. So you'll see right here, just a touch, peeking out a little bit. That's not too bad. I'll take that. And the blade, the sharpened edge is way over here, so you'd be pretty far away from that, even while cutting. So I'll definitely take that. I think it came out better than when I was working on it before. It was sticking way out. I was like, was definitely not going to work before the way it was. That's our dog barking over there. I mean, it's not our dog; it's their dog. I'm just joking. Just kidding. Just kidding. On the West Coast still, so I'm able to stay away from for your stay away. Oh, stay awake for your late life. Sorry guys, I'm having a real rough go right now. My tough one-off Tonto and golden design work slim, very fun. Is that the one that you were talking about with the scale? That was you. It was kind of issue like the way it's designed doesn't let you unlock it completely or as cleanly. Still a great design though. It is good if you mix a little touch of mayo. I can see that. I can see that. I used to like sriracha, and then I don't know, just out of nowhere, I was just like, it's just too much. I think like I don't know what it was, the garlic or something. Just wasn't I don't know, just wasn't feeling it anymore. This one is called the Judge. So I don't know. I was thinking I don't know why it made me think of the Gavel for some reason, and I just thought, oh, it'd be cool to have the Judge, and it'd be a little bit bigger, a little bit tougher looking knife. And I wasn't going for like extra big or anything. I just wanted something a little more stout. And the Gavel is kind of stoutly built. It's a smaller knife, but it's a thickie. It's a thick knife. So this is what falls along the lines of smaller knives that I like sometimes, like the canoe, the Boker canoe. What is it? The Iron Mutt, I think. This one, a great small knife that you still want to have something tough on you. This is a really great knife for that. That's a good one. The Keenison Basset Hound. I don't know if it falls along that, but it is thick. So it's somewhat like that, but it's still, got that smaller build, like a thinner frame on the back end. So it's somewhat in that category. I have my Boker canoe put up right now, but that one is another good one. And then the Lucas Burnley, it's got like a silent something in the one of the silent letters in there. It's like called the Apex. The Apex. I think that's what it's called. The Apex. I think. But anyway, that one's built like that too. Small, stout. Feels like you're not losing much other than the full like blade length, but you still can put in work with those knives. It feels like to me. So that's kind of the idea here. Another one, 7.3 is not real big, but it's not real small. I think it's in that nice sweet spot. Judge 3.0, yeah. Yeah, it's going through versions here. The little I really like the look of this one, but it's too slim. And then this right here, I knew I wanted to adjust. It was just looks like it's got a long neck, and I really think it's looking good. It reminds me of another design I have called the short horn. It's funny. It looks a lot like Casey's knife design, the tornado. And I told him about it. I was like, dude, I was like, check it out. And I sent him some pictures, and it's just funny. It's a funny thing. I had 3 videos, so I linked them. Okay, got you. I appreciate you, man. Always on top of that. Brown Sugar, what's up? Sorry so late. Neil McKenzie, what's up? Getting to y'all 10 minutes behind. Sorry about that. Damascus plug they do with lanyard plugs. Do it could be a screw-in plug. That could be cool. That could be, but I mean, I guess it would still be a screw though. Oh, okay. So like the plug itself, I don't know. I'd have to. Could it be like a screw without the head type thing? Just the straight no head is just a tube with a T8 or something. I don't know. Then you strip it and then you're screwed. Ron Dobbins, what's up, man? How's it going? We're gonna get caught up ASAP. Carried my Clydesdale today. Oh, nice, dude. Heck yeah. Trying to post it now so I don't break my streak of posting every day for a year. Oh man, get it up! Hurry up! Get it in there. Awesome, dude. Awesome, man. I still love carrying my Clydesdale. It's still one of my favorite knives, not just because I designed it, but maybe because I knew what I was trying to accomplish when designing it. And I really feel that I got what I wanted out of the design. So it covers a lot of the bases for me as far as what I want in an EDC knife, or as far as one of my EDC, because I carry multiple. So like the wingspan and this one, I think would be a great combination because you got your worker, and then you got your cleaner design, something a little more gent-like, but can still, you can still use. You want to use it. Take out your Kizer. Very cool, man. Yeah, get that picture. The Porkilo gecko knife, dude. Their stuff is fire. Me and Aaron saw them in Texas. We were like, sheesh, really wild stuff. Great stuff. So excited for you, man. It's gonna be great. It's my mom over there. Please don't forget to hit that like. What are you doing awake, mom? She should be asleep. Well, she usually is asleep. She's retired now, so she's all awake and all the live streams. JSPR EDC. What's up? Good to see you. Welcome. What are the pockets? What are the snacks? Let us know. I love the tornado. Yeah, me too. Me too. It was a great. It was a fun project. Oh, I failed that one. It was a fun project, and I love that Casey trusts me with his work, and then I love being able to pick it up. Add it to my collection. There are some Devo knives that I want to pick up too, that they trusted me with. So the tornado was one of those, and Blade Show that I was able to grab, and the downdraft too. But the short horn, yeah, it's crazy. I'll show you sometime. I have the file up and everything. Right now, I don't have it up. Well, I can just let's load it. Let's take a look, guys. Ignore the schnoz, please. Got a pimple coming in. He's ready. He's ready. You can't hide it, guys. I can't just throw on makeup or anything. You know, I'm not like Channel 5 News or anything. I don't have like wardrobe or who does it? Makeup, I guess is what it's called. They call them makeup people. Let me see if I can find it though. Hold on. Stop looking at me, guys. So this is my design, the short horn, and I really love the design. It's a smaller design too. Take away that blade right there. So it's different. It's got a curvy handle. I got the little jimps right there. Somewhat of a forward finger choil. I just like the idea. I always talk about it. Smaller design with an aggressive look, and it's kind of unique for the size. So this is the short horn. I love it. And then it's also got that minimal flipper tab like Casey, but different than his a little bit. And then I've got my secondary deployment, very, very low, somewhat like the decimal, so centered rather than up high. But I really like the look of design. I wanted to go like a mix of traditional, just like kind of like the gavel, but I wanted to mix it up a lot, so I added that tanto and the deployment. So you could do like the pinch open, like a slip joint, I guess, right here at the center. But obviously, it's not a slip joint, so it's not gonna have the half stop and all that. But yeah, I like this design quite a bit. And I think that's it. I didn't open any other files. I just opened these three. I wanted to show the progression on the judge. Ron Crow, what's up, dude? Sorry to get to your comment so late there. Oh, okay. Did my chat like go? Oh, okay. It jumped. But that's good though. I'm getting to see everybody. One Moon, what's going on, man? Do I have your shirt on? Oh, I do have your shirt on. Check it out. Said Stevie One Moon. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You guys go check out One Moon. You better go check him out right now. And Ron Crow, go check out the channel over there. Quiet Carry did that screw lanyard spot on the waypoint. Used a Torque T8, but it's not 550 cord size, so not that usable. Got you. Wait, screw lanyard spot on the waypoint? Oh no, no, this was for like to plug the thumb studs. Like if you want to take out the thumb studs. Is that, or are you just saying like that as an option? Because that'd be cool to just to know. That's what I like about, like, whenever I do go check out another knife design, I like to see if something's doable. You know what I mean? Like with the Clydesdale, I wanted to make sure that having a blade stick out this much was a thing, and would it still be good, functional, great action, and all that. And I checked out Bearded Gear. I knew I had seen him review something, and it turned out to be the Kingdom Armory. It's the Butcher is the original, but it's a collab with Spider called the Stovepipe. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, it's like the best option I could go with. Um, People have said that it looks like a knockoff, and it's not. But I can understand the seeing the similarities for sure. But it definitely came in handy when I was trying to figure out if something was doable. So for something like the Waypoint, if they have something similar like plug wise that I can use to screw in here, that could be a cool idea. It's good whenever you have something to pitch to a company when you're working with something, or working on your design and showing them, and have like a second option, like something like that. But like from in my case, or like if I'm working with somebody, if I can show them a CAD model to show, I've done the work, it might be doable. It gives them more of it puts the idea in their head a little bit more. Like they can see it and be like, oh, maybe we can do it. Maybe we can try it out. And I don't know, I just find it more useful in CAD to be able to do things like that, get the screw size rather than because you can still do your sketch and show that for sure. But I don't know, there's just something about seeing it this way that it just makes things seem more plausible. I mean, as long as it's not something like crazy ridiculous, but to offer that option, and then like let's say I show the thumb stud and then I show it plugged in another picture, like in a render, or it doesn't even have to be a render, but just show it like plugged, and especially when you're communicating with people that whatever it may be, if like me trying to work with Boker, if you're working with somebody in Italy, China, Taiwan, to be able to show them, they can definitely see what you're doing on a picture rather than trying to communicate just through the words, get lost in translation. Any suggestions of who I could contact about getting a design in progress? Yeah, there are a lot of people. Sorry to see your comments so late. Kubey, Kubey's a good one. KB Knives, I don't know. I think that might be a separate contact. So I've never. I usually communicate about KB Knives stuff through Kubey. So I speak with Andy. Uh, Kaiser's a great company. What you want to do though is the best thing I can say is, I mean, just you can hit all of them, hit them hard. But if you have a design that seems like it would go well with that company, like it's suited for them, that is a better way, or it increases your chances a little bit. But obviously, if you're hitting everybody up, then that increases your chances a lot still. But if you have a design that you're like, oh, I've seen them do like Katsuo, if you're doing something a little bit wild, or Rake, is it Rake? Rake? Right. Rake. The one that does the wild stuff, guys, if you're doing something a little out of the box, you hit somebody up like that. Now you're doing something a little more traditional, maybe Boker. Uh, I've tried to hit up Kershaw before. They're very hard. They want to stick with their in-house designs. Sean from August Originals, he has actually tried to work with Kershaw too, and they've told him the same thing they told me. They have a lot of in-house models, or they want to stick with their in-house designs at the moment. And he does some handmade stuff, so he's actually he could show them a model. You know what I mean? Have it made. Also, he can do some of the work and then have somebody else do another part of it. He's very close with OEG EDC, and he's also close with the Mikey Taylor of Keybar. So he can get some stuff done. So for them to even turn him down, it's tough to get into that one. But there are a lot of great options. I would say Kubi's one of them. Remet, people are working with Remet, um, QSP, but QSP is a little pricey, and they actually do a lot of in-house designs too. From the last time I spoke with them, which has been a while, and Best Tech and Concept. Those are another bunch. But it's funny because some can be hard to latch onto to get in good with, and others can be easier for some people. It's really weird. I struggled to get in with Concept and Best Tech. I've got the jeweler, or I had the jeweler with Best Tech, but I don't know what's going to happen with that after all. But I've had a few other projects fail with them. And with Kubey, it was a lot easier to get in with, and Kizer. And then I've had people tell me, "Oh, I can't get in with Kizer. They don't hit me up," or "I can't get in with Kubey. They don't respond to my emails." It's really weird, but it's just the way it goes. It's like the right design, or you just happen to, by chance, just like anything. You hit them up at the right moment. Hopefully, some of that was helpful. See if I can get back over here. Kubi sounds cool. Try Kaiser, and I'm like, oh, okay, got you. Yeah, it depends on the design, or like I said, just catching the right moment. They're looking for this, they're looking for that. There have been times when, like Kubi, for example, they asked about crossbar locks or a balisong. I was already working with them; they already had some of my designs. But when they said that, I was like, I don't really have any plans on doing a crossbar. I didn't tell them that, but in my head. But a ballad song was something that I wanted to do. So I was like, cool. So I know that I like they just posted they just did a post on Instagram of I think it's a top liner lock, I think, or maybe just a crossbar. I don't remember, but they're gonna start rolling out those designs. So sometimes they're looking for a certain design, and they're like putting off the other ones for now. And I know that can still happen to some established people like Casey. I know he was having a hard time getting in with. I think he's having a hard time getting in with Kaiser. I think. Uh, I might be mistaken. I should probably not say that because he's probably like, "What do you mean? I have like 8 designs with Kaiser." Okay, yeah, it is Rake. Yeah, I just couldn't remember which one I was thinking of. LCAP, I appreciate you dropping the link for the Wingspan. If anybody's interested, go check it out. The Wingspan, please do. Yeah, there are plenty there. If I got the acid stonewash and the satin, flat belt satins and hollow satin. 150 guys, 150 out the door. It's a really great model, clean model. It's not the Clydesdale, but it's a goodie. I just mean like as far as difference in design. Yeah, they are very different tiers. Yeah, they are. But Reich has that frame lock that I don't know if you ever seen it. I had it once. I think it's like the P908 or something like that. It's a steel frame lock. It's a great design, guys. I forgot who won it the last time um or one of the times that I did in a giveaway, but I really enjoyed it. I wanted to grab one affordable, like $36. Let me go check it out real quick. See if we can find it. What is it? Right, P809. Let's just guess. Did I get it right? Oh, P801. I was close. This one is an awesome design. I really dug it. Steel, so it's gonna be a little heavier. It's in 14C, 28N. It's a full size at 8.25. The action was great. Not all models are created equal, so you might get one that's not as good as another one. But for me, the action was fantastic. It looks like they have a G10. Oh, that looks cool. Takes off some of that weight. Oh, I dig that. Oh, this is Rake. My bad. Why did I think this was Rake? That's so funny. I thought this was Rake. Okay, well that explains. But yeah, this is a great knife. Okay, so then maybe I haven't had anything from Reich, have I? Huh, who knows? Have a gunstock clip point idea, so Kubey and concept will be hearing from me. Awesome, awesome. Good luck. If you need any CAD work, let me know. Hit me up. Great stuff. Yeah, I thought this was that, but clearly I was mistaken on that. I'm sure I had something of theirs. But yeah, this mod was good, regardless of who it is. It is a great budget option. I won it, I think, one somewhere. You may have won it. One of them's. So this is that's what I was gonna work on. So this is where I left off before the stream. I just added the material to get my stop pin and everything. I'm sorry, not my stop pin, my detent ball, my lock face, got that going. Um, but what I was working on after was my stop pin. So I wanted to see where things landed with this other sketch. Usually I have both in the same sketch, but since I had to add material, I'd figured do it on another one so it doesn't get so cluttered in one sketch. And I had done it before, but I had it landing in the wrong spot. So as you can see, it's going to be hitting jimping. I try not to do that too much, but the jimping is thick enough, I feel, that I can have it hit and it'd be okay. There are some other models that do have their stop pin land on jimping. It's a smaller knife, but the Baby Banter is one of them. The stop pin actually, if I get this off, the stop pin actually hits. I don't know if it'll be able to. I don't know if I can see where it lands at, but it hits in the center though. So it'll hit in the center of the forward finger choil, right on that side. So it's gonna be somewhat similar to that idea, but like I said, the jimping's a little bit thick, so I feel for it being flat, I think it'll be fine. But when I did it, you see the placement, I had it right on the corner, which is something I don't want. So I need to adjust it. I currently have, yeah, so I have these tied together. The way I did that was I went down over here to circular pattern and I created this circle first. You click on that. Oh, I have two selected on accident. Click on that one. You want to get your center point, which should be right there. And then you can go through full, partial, symmetric. So I chose partial. And then I want to get the degrees that I need. So my blade closes at 180 degrees. So you just click 180 and you go to 2. So you see, you can go to as many as you want. And then it'll just show, the separation on that. But and then full, it goes all the way around. This comes in handy for several things. If you're doing jimping and you want it to follow a circular path, you can do that. That's what I did over for the thumb studs right here. Just follow it around that ring. But in this case, I just needed it to be the 180 degrees. So what that does, it allows you to move these together and they will stay 180 degrees. So I want this to touch right here. So what I'll do is I'll click on this circle down here and make it tangent to this part right here. Oh, it's already, oh, okay, it's already, my bad. That's why it's moving funny. That's why it's only moving along this line because I've already got it tangent. You see this right here? If I click that and delete it, now I can move it freely. But since I have it with the tangent, it stays along the line exactly where I want it to be. And when I go down this way, it kind of gets, I think it kind of gets into that material a little bit. There was something I saw before the stream that I thought it was touching in the wrong way, but that sounds weird. Anyway, the point is I wanted to hit right here. So I wanted to make that adjustment. Then bring the slot this way right here, bring it back. And I want to go 180. And then I want to go just a touch bigger than my stop pin, which is 2.85, so 2.86. And normally that is for when it's an internal track. It's normally what that's for. So I should probably keep it snug since it's going to be hitting directly, which would make sense. So let's do that instead. Go back, slot. $180. If I can get this right. What's going on here? Oh, I didn't click it. My bad. 2.85. And I don't know if I'd already. No, okay. So now I'll cut the material away that I don't need. And that side doesn't need anything. Come back this way, cut that away. And then I'm going to soften this area right here. I didn't click the wrong thing. Soften this area right here. Fill it. Just like right about there. And then bring this back. And then we can design our stop pin. Come over to the top. So we'll go with that. 3.5 and we'll add a millimeter to that. Millimeter depth. And the sketch is still there. Click on this. Extrude. Oops. And then we're going to hit into there. Create a new body. Okay. And now we have our stop pin. A way to get the other side of that. Quick way, we can go to mirror this body. You're going to want to click on this right here. Goes to the other side. And they're going to join. They're going to join together. And now you have your stop pin, one piece. Now it comes off. Now with doing that, they're even. So you can choose, whatever depth you want for your stop pin, just as long as, it'll be structurally sound. You can go deeper if you want. You can have it do one of the things like where it goes all the way to the other side and you put a screw attached that way. But yeah, so now I have my stop pin. Let's see what it looks like. What's going on right here? So you can see there, I messed up on something because it's not even making contact. Did I move it? See, it should be hitting. Oh, it's closing at 79.5. See, that's funny. See, this is exactly my numbers are exact right here. Down in this area. Sorry, you can barely see that. Let me see if I can make it bigger. There it is. So 79.5 is what it's actually at. So that would have been good to know. Because right here, it just tells me 180. But it was actually more than that. So we'll go back to the sketch down here. And we will go to this and we'll edit to 179.5. So that would have been really messy. And let's see if it fixes it, if I have to go through the whole process because I did that little extra step. There you go. Now we're good. Sweet. I'm glad I noticed that, because that would have sucked. So now we're closing right. Back end good. I want to make sure we're clearing all the material on the back end. when it rotates, rotating, clearing everything. Very cool. So now we have our stop pin. I used I didn't use it for the thumbnail this time, but I did finish the bow head. So the bow head is done. I don't know why I didn't open that one, but that one I finished. When was it? Maybe like 4 days ago. Maybe 4 days ago. I really like how it came out. I didn't end up going with the stop pin that I used here. I didn't turn this into a stop pin after all. It was something that I was gonna do, but I was thinking to myself, this is part of the structure, so I didn't want it to be the two screws holding it together, and then plus it taking off like the brunt of the force, like for open and closing. So I did decide to do an external, but I made a separate one right here. So I did do one after all. I just didn't choose to do it with this one, and I like how it came out. Pretty happy with it. I did the forward finger choil, do that back in there. I brought the belly in a little bit from the frame to give more access for deployment from the center. You can see here from the stop pin, a little bit cut out right there, but I think it looks pretty good. I kind of dig the aesthetic. I don't know, it just adds something to it. I really like it. I dig that a lot. So yeah, that was a fun one. And the clip is I think I'm gonna spice it up a little bit somehow, but overall I am still happy with it, but I would think I would like to add maybe milling or something to that, but we'll see. Geek Machinist, what's up? How's it going? It's good to see you. Sorry to see your comment 10 minutes late. Oh, you see, I don't get this joke because I'm so far behind. I'm sure it was funny though. Oh, there goes El Cap with the one moon. Etsy, thanks for dropping that in, man. I should have dropped that. My bad. But very cool. Make sure you go check out One Moon. Go grab some gear, guys. Check out his art. You'll dig it. There's a smoke break one. I think that was a collab with somebody, One Moon and somebody else, but it's a really cool looking design. I dig it a lot. Excuse me. And yeah, so I think that's about where I wanted to be with that design. Let me save that. Let me take this off screen real quick. And the thumb studs, I'm still trying to decide. Maybe I'll just do one pattern, or I don't know if I want to do both. But I just was trying something, trying to see what it might look like. Um, I don't know if I'll do both or not, but I like the idea of having something on there. Looks almost like a crown. Oh, I should shape them like what is this one called? The judge. I should shape them like a gavel. That'd be stupid. No, I don't know. It could be cool. Maybe I'll try that out. Some gavel jimps. I mean studs. And I was planning on going till about 12, so I guess we'll get close to wrapping it up with the pockets. Wrap it up with the pockets. Back left, got the knife standards. Mini, what is it? The RR Express. The RR Express. So really dig this one. Haven't carried it in a while. I really loved the big one. I almost grabbed one the night before he put out an email that he was releasing some of these, and I was like, "Oh, very cool." Because I was telling myself, I was like, "What if he puts out a small one?" I hadn't heard any talks or anything of him gonna like, or the possibility, but it was so funny. A number 29. I didn't even know there was a number on there. Number 29, if I can get it. It's there. Front right. What do we have in front right? Front right, we have the Launch 20. I think this one is Magna Cut Kershaw. Great model. I really love this one a lot. And it's smaller, compact, but that blade though, Shut up. The lines look great. I don't know what kind of machining that is. I don't know if it's maybe like lasered on there just to make it look good or what. Do you think that's a thing? Could that be a thing? It's probably a thing. Then what else we got? In the pouch. Oh yeah. We went with the ballistic. So y'all go check out a ballistic. If y'all like Bally's, new Breed EDC Bally, going in the pocket, y'all. It comes with a little latch. You can take it off if you want. I keep mine on, but I do keep mine in a pouch. But it's meant to be EDC. Got the sheep's foot on there, but you know, it flips okay. You know, the guy at the Kubey booth, the young guy, great designs he has coming out. He actually designed the real slim button lock that they have. He also does ballys, and he was doing some tricks, but he's used to, you know, the traditional ballys where the blade is the other way, so he didn't realize he had it backwards and he was flipping. He kind of cut himself a little bit, but it wasn't too bad, and he showed me some pretty neat tricks that can be done with the ballistic. But those are my pockets. Well, I got some additional stuff. Give me a couple other things real quick. This guy, really love it, really love it, staying in there. One more thing. No, two more things. Lancelot leather slip. I don't know why I'm ending it this way. Very weird. ABW slippy. These went very fast, I think, the other day when they released them. Congrats over there, American Blade Works. Always selling out with those babies. Very cool. Big Shady said, I'm back for a bit. Appreciate you, man. Getting ready to wrap up. I appreciate you sneaking back in here. Appreciate you, Rof. And LCAP dropping the link. Thanks so much, dude. Always appreciate it. Thank you, man. And thanks for coming out, man. All of y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Hanging out. Did some fun cat in a small amount of time. I really, really enjoyed it. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I hope y'all have a great, great rest of your week. Again, RIP, Pocket Razors, Sharp Guy, great dudes. And, you know, we'll keep talking about the knives, keeping them in our minds. I appreciate all of y'all. Take care. Enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, enjoy yourselves. Do great things. Keep the pockets packed. Eat some awesome snacks. I'll check y'all later. Peace. I got to hit that stop.